In this video, I'm going to share some really amazing finds from the Dollar Tree that you can use in your office, in your craft room, or just all around your house. Of course, this is more crafting, sewing channel, so I wanted to show you so I use some of these things in my office and in my craft room, and also some just fun things. So part of my office is also on my deck, and I love to have a summer deck and work with things on the deck. So I found some of these really cool, you'll see me clip in here. When I was at the Dollar Tree, I found these chair pads, and I think these are really nice, especially if it rains or something. I can just wash them and dry them and put them back on. Here's an aisle with all the crafting stuff that I found. So I'm going to add that in here when I took the tour of so many different crafting things. Now, for my haul for today, I got some amazing things and some things that I just absolutely needed. So I love these drawers. So these little drawer things, I was able to get 5 of them. They're at the store that I went to. There was only like 8, and 3 of them were scratched at the top. But these stack really nicely. I've done a video on this before on another Dollar Tree haul. So you can check out that one, but you can stack these, and you can also glue them with E6000 so they stay. So let's say, you don't want to move them. I need them singly, so I just lay them on top of each other. I use them for my lobster clips and different types of clips. I love those, and I needed some more to divide different clips and colors and stuff like that. The next thing that I absolutely love are these containers. So these containers, I can't believe they're only $1. So they lift up like this and lay flat. So like while you're working, you can just put this, see, right there next to your workstation. When you're done, you just close it right up. It just snaps. Hard to do with one hand, but anyway, it just closes like this. And they're clear, which I love. Everything clear because I want to see what's in it. They come in this kind of opaque clear top. They also come in black and gray tops. So I like these for my office since it's white and pink mostly. The other organizing thing in craft rooms and offices a must are these long, I love these. These are great for paint brushes, longer things. They're also great in the kitchen. I have one this length for chopsticks because I have some longer chopsticks. We use a lot of chopsticks in our household. So I always need places to keep those. So I love these, and they come in different sizes. So you can get them all in different sizes. And I love it because this side in here is non-stick. So, non-slippery, I'm sorry. And so you put things in and they stay nice when you open up the drawer. So those are some items that I think are must-haves in the office. They were out of a lot of paper products, but I always get my Kleenex there because I do go to Costco, but even by the case at Costco, it still comes out more than if I buy Kleenex boxes individually at the Dollar Tree. Now, the other thing is for organization. Oh, one more container. So I had to get another one of these. I love these. They sit on the side and they're so cute, and I can see what's in them. And these are this one is glass, so you can get glass, and then they have the larger ones, party area, that are plastic. So I have both, and I use them for different things. These ones, of course, are for my ink thingies. So that was really good. The other thing that I fell in love with this. Look at this memo pad. So this one has MT, the initials for the day, the weekend, that says this weekend, but I don't care about that. They're very light. I'm not going to use it for that. Use it for different things like my goals for the week or what I have to do. So I have a planner, so I don't need that kind of thing, but I love pads of paper. And I love these colors. And so I couldn't say no. I got that. Another thing is in the office, I use this energy. I love the smell of this diffuser. So I always keep a couple on hand because I use them at night. I work very late at night. I usually go to sleep around 2:30 a.m. I wake up around 8:30. And so I use little energy thing around, 10 p.m. or whatever. I get my energy spurt right around 11 p.m. This also is a really good, nice one. This one is dragon fruit pitaya. They also have a rose sandalwood that I'm absolutely in love with, but very hard to find them. And a lot of times they'll be on the very top shelf, so you can reach up there and get them up there. But anyway, I love this one. So I always grab those when I'm there. So I always have like one going, one's open, and then I have one ready when this one runs out. And so I'm always having like one spare. Now, you cannot have a craft room, you cannot have an office or a sewing room or even go to work without food, right? So my Dollar Tree happens to get bread. Usually, I think they get it every Friday. So I went on Friday. They've raised the price from $125 to $150 and stocked up on bagels, because bagels, and this is the Sara Lee brand. They'll have different brands. Sometimes they have Thomas, sometimes they have all different brands. This week they had the Sara Lee bagels, and they had plain and blueberry. My grandkids don't like the blueberries, and I have 2 grandkids that live with me. And so I get the plain for them. One of them likes everything and one of them likes plain, but they didn't have everything. But these are great for storage. So they're $1.50 and you get them. You can stick them in your fridge for a couple of weeks, or you can stick them in your freezer for a much longer time. And that's what I do when I find these at Dollar Tree. I'll buy 4 or 5 of them, and they don't last long in our household anyway. And then, oh my gosh, sometimes you'll see something that you're never going to see again, and you know how they have the signs all over the Dollar Tree that say, buy it now before it's all gone. Well, I will tell you that with the breads, because every week when they get orders, if your store does get breads, every week when they get orders, it's not going to be the same breads or even the same brands over and over again. And I found this one. I could not believe this. So this one is the rustic oven. It's a slow baked, like fermented bread. So they have sourdough, and then they have this, this one is called the heavy grains and seeds bread. And it's very small loaf. So they don't give you, so at Publix, at Kroger's, Smith's, whatever, your main store is, I see these for like up to $8. So for a little tiny loaf, usually I'll see them $6.99, between $6.99 and $7.99. These are expensive, very, very expensive. $1.50. So I hadn't tried this. I've tried their sourdough and love their sourdough. I hadn't tried this one. So I bought this one, brought it home, and one of my grown sons was here, and he tasted, he goes, oh my gosh. And he was a chef for many, many years. And he said, this texture is amazing. And it is. It's just like, you don't even need butter, and you just eat it plain. And so the next day, my daughter was coming to see me. I said, honey, please stop at the Dollar Tree and buy 3 more of these. And she goes, luckily, there were only 3 more. So she got them all and brought them. So sometimes your Dollar Tree can have one-offs like that, and interesting things. All right. So the next thing is I have a whole section that I'm inserting in here when I was in the Dollar Tree that went over all my favorite cleaning products. You got to clean your office. You got to clean your craft room. You got to clean your kitchen, right? You got to clean everything. You got to clean your bathroom. All of that is also part of our work, right? So there are some products that I absolutely love, and I only like to use non-toxic products. And this happens to be one of my favorite ones. This is the all-purpose lemongrass and citrus. They have I think it's a rosemary sage, peppermint. No, I think it's peppermint sage. I can't remember, but I love the citrus smells. So this one I absolutely love and never want to run out of. And I'm about this much left in the last bottle, but I have one in my kitchen, under my kitchen sink, organized in all my organization. So I have one in the kitchen. I have one in my laundry room under the sink there. And then I have one downstairs in our entertainment room area. So that way I don't have to run around and find them wherever they are. I put them in the strategic places where I know I'm going to be using them to clean off counters. Then I discovered this is a new product they have in our store, and this is non-toxic. So this is the knockoff of the Pink brand, right? And this is a toilet bowl cleaner. I haven't tried it yet. So I got it because I wanted to try it. But I'm going to I inserted all the products that I love to use that are non-toxics. Next thing is, this one's not non-toxic, but I love these in my toilet. I like blue toilet water. I know I'm weird, but because I have so many kids and grandkids and people visiting all the time, it's just easier for me. So I bought 3 of these. We have 3 bathrooms. I bought 3 of them, 1 for each toilet. They last me a few months. And then this one I saw on the Deal Guy. I haven't tried it yet, so you can leave me in the comments if you've tried it and like it. I just use vinegar all the time, but I thought, heck, For $1.25, I'm going to use this in my microwave. I usually just put a bowl. I clean my microwave and then I put a bowl of vinegar in there and run that. That's probably what this has in it. But anyway, I just thought, what the heck, I'll try it. So let me know in the comments if you have tried it, if it works in your microwave. Another thing that a lot of people don't think of is like, well, you know, you might be sewing and then you jab yourself with a needle or you cut yourself with the scissors or your rotary cutter or something. So then you need some antibiotic cream, right? So why spend $10 on a teeny tiny tube of Neosporin when you can, for $1.25, get a triple antibiotic, which is the same exact thing. So I got one for my first aid kit and one for in my office. The next thing for cleaning in the office, I cannot tell you how in love I am with these dustpans. So what you do with this is you buy the black or green, they have black and green now, broomstick that they have at Dollar Tree. And then you just put it in this and then there is your dustpan. Absolutely love this. Instead of bending over, I can just use my broom and use this on the stick and I love it. So I have one in my entertainer room where all my kids play games and we have our billiards table and everything. I have one in there because that room obviously gets swept a lot. I have one in my workshop, which is where I do my reselling and woodworking and messy stuff. And so, of course, I have one in there, but I don't have one but I don't have one for my office and craft area. So I got this, but I kept looking and they were out. Well, my store finally had them yesterday. And then on the deal guy too, I found, he said this one worked. Now, I don't know what iPhone he has. I have a 16 Pro Max, so mine's the big phone, but I've been trying to find something to put in I have a very new car. It's a Nissan Pathfinder. It's easy to put my phone in there, but not easy to film. And I like to film when I'm driving, not film when I'm driving, but when I'm in a parking lot or going to Dollar Tree and I can say, hey guys, I just arrived at Dollar Tree. I don't have anything like that. So he said to try this. I will try it and see if it works or not. I don't know if it's going to, but for $1.25, heck, I'm not even going to return it. I'll just give it to one of my kids. So that's it for my Dollar Tree haul for this week. Please like and subscribe. I love doing these hauls for you. If there's any comments you have about things that you have bought at Dollar Tree that you like, I also have other Dollar Tree hauls, Temu hauls, Joann fabric hauls, Michael crafting hauls. I did one Hobby Lobby, but I'm going to start going to Hobby Lobby to check out their fabrics, but I'm also going to be doing a video on some other fabrics that I've found online. So we're going to compare prices and do some fun stuff like that. So stay tuned and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.